YouTube isn't on.
It's not?
Wait for YouTube. You need to wait for your tub.
Look at my little pots I made. Aren't those cute? Soap. They look like terracotta. And that soda ash on there, which actually helps with the real terracotta look. Here's the loaf I made. Right there. If it's a blowing or breaker, is a new light bulb gonna help?
Well, since the breaker's blown 3 times, the breaker might be causing an intermittent thing. But go ahead and start the show.
Hello, Karen and Robin and Leanne.
We have one watching right now. That's Kathy.
Cindy. So today I was house hunting. And I've found a really good perspective. We are going tomorrow to relook at it. It is huge. So get this. It is a 4,600 square foot house, but it has 2 bedrooms. Can you imagine? So, yay, Stephanie. I'm glad you got your books. I hope you like them.
We got like 5 comments saying yes, you could imagine.
Crazy, crazy. Hello, Barb. So today I'm making apple oatmeal bars from Dining on a Dime Cookbook on page 281. Hopefully Mike just got the light fixed and BJ just got the light fixed. I'm hoping. Okay. Am I all lit up and beautiful? Give me a thumbs up if you can see me now.
You're beautiful, but the light has to warm up. Because this is the 21st century where light bulbs have to warm up.
I see. Okay.
Lana asks, why such a big house?
Well, why such a big house? Because we have 5 kids.
Or
we need an...
want to move out.
Well, you're still going to be our child, aren't you?
We have 5 kids and we need a studio in there because we're currently setting up in our kitchen, which is a massive amount of work.
We need a studio, we need an office, and a soap room, and bedrooms. We need at least 4 or 5 bedrooms, at least 5 bedrooms. So, that is why. Yeah, so,
well,
okay.
Hi, everybody.
Apple oatmeal bars. Take an 8x8 pan, shake up and... Whoa, ugh, and grease your pan first. Sorry. Then in here, I am going to put my first 5 ingredients, which is my flour. Mike is going to share the recipe with this.
I am? Oh,
my sugar. Oh, wait, not my sugar. I read that wrong. Hold on.
The recipe is coming now.
Flour, and then my oatmeal. Now I'm making this gluten-free because I want to eat some. This is one of my favorite recipes that I love.
I just pasted the recipe on Facebook and now it's in on YouTube.
So I'm using gluten-free flour and gluten-free oatmeal. And my gluten-free flour, I think, was from Rough Hewn Homestead she sent me. Is that who it was? I think it was.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm adding my salt.
Stephanie's excited. She got her books today.
Yay, Stephanie. My cinnamon. And I just pour some in, but it's half a teaspoon. And you could add nutmeg or allspice if you want. And then my butter, which is slightly softened. David, stop attacking the cat.
I'm hugging her. It's how a father shows a genuine love to his pet.
Susan says, Tara, your hair looks super cute today.
Thank you. This is my, I did not feel like washing a hairdo. Do you like it?
Yep.
Okay, so then I just crumble. Dave, they can't see squat. You're out messing with the cat. Get over here and be my cameraman. I don't pay you to pet the cat. So then I take and crumble all this together. So give me a thumbs up, guys, if you like apples and you like oatmeal, because
I don't.
This is a great recipe, and it's kind of like granola bars. But a little bit easier than my granola bar recipe in here. Now, you can go ahead and add, if you want, almonds or raisins. See, everybody likes apples and oatmeal.
Yep.
Raisins or almonds, or what else could you put in here? You could put coconut in here if you wanted a little bit. You could put wheat germ, you could put flaxseed, you could put chia seed. Whatever you want to add, just add, you know, a little bit. And that will work. So, what, are we still not in sync?
Well, the audio looked out of sync slightly, but we didn't change anything, so.
Not sure why it's out of sync.
I
Okay.
might reboot it and then refresh
So,
it.
I'm taking half the batter and I'm putting it in the bottom of my pan. And then I'm just gonna spread it in there. So if we buy this house tomorrow.
What?
So this lady at this house, this was a huge house, and it was just her and her husband, and I think like...
Wait, am I just learning about this on Facebook, as usual? Just kidding.
I have been discussing it with you for 3 hours today.
I just had to hassle her because I learn a lot of times about major things on Facebook.
Like her cutting the internet wire.
Like, by the way, honey, we need an extra bedroom.
What?
Oh no.
Your mother-in-law's
I'm
coming.
going homeless.
No! My mother-in-law can have an extra bedroom on the other side of the property.
It's got an acre, too. Okay, so see how I patted it in there?
VJ said he's going homeless.
He's going homeless. Okay, so now I took my apple core earlier and I put my apple on here. Boop. Turned it like that, cored it. And then it made these nice little beautiful slices. Like this. Now this is kind of like an apple pie. Okay.
Smells good.
So they fell apart, but normally... whoops. Okay, my hands are slick now. Sorry.
Our boys keep moving all our lights all over the
I'm gonna
place.
say, guys. Okay.
You need to do that before the show, bud.
The best part about this new house, if we would get it, is the studio.
Oh, so we did have... Did you answer? Lana asked, why such a big house? And Tony asked, how big is your house?
So our house is 3,000 square feet right now, but only 1,400 is completely finished. And we're working on some more of that. But...
Francis, my book and I are watching.
Okay, so now I'm putting in... There's a little stem. So I'm putting in my apples. Putting in my sugar.
I don't really.
Just sprinkling it on.
Was it...
Now, what?
Robin said, I saw your video on Instagram. The traffic in the background seemed loud. Can you go to loud traffic?
I think that just happened to be when a car happened to be driving by, because it seemed like it was fairly quiet. I don't know. Maybe we should drive over there and see.
No. Oh, what?
Well, we got to do other stuff, don't we?
Well,
Oops.
can I come with you?
We can go over
So,
there briefly.
now, if you don't have applesauce, you can use apple butter. And I'm using up this apple butter just because I have a little...
Cat's playing the piano again.
So now I have just a little bit of apple butter that I need to use up. I could have put it on my toast, but I'm the only one who eats it, and I want the jar out of the fridge. So,
Donna wants to know where the house is at. Do you want to share?
so it's in Loveland, Colorado, but not in the city.
This is nice.
Well,
Okay.
Becky and Robin are asking how I'm feeling. I'm feeling a lot better, thank you.
Now, take your rest of your topping and sprinkle it on top.
Oops. Kim is asking about the recipe. I'm going to share it again.
It's in Dining on a Dime on page 281, and there you go. So now we're going to put it in the oven.
So I just shared the link to find the recipe, and now I'm going to share the cookbook link in case you don't have the cookbook and you'd like to get it. Yes?
Did you see my notification to you on the screen?
I don't think I did.
Oh, it was just upset.
Okay, so now we're going to put it in the oven. 350 degrees for 30 minutes. Oh my goodness.
Should I show that?
Okay, show everybody the message Dave just said.
No.
So Dad said,
No,
"Did you see?" No, bring it back over here. Dave said, "Did you see my message? Don't forget to read my message on the computer." He's asking me to promote his channel on here.
What's your...
I even made you a bit.ly.
You even put a bit.ly link in. That's great.
Okay, so put in Dave's channel. What's Dave's channel?
Okay, I'm going to put it in just a second.
I'm
Let's
making
see.
apple oatmeal bars. Would you like to try a bite when you're
Yeah.
done?
My channel.
Check out my channel.
No, don't. That's
BJ's 007K.
Maybe you're competitive, so don't go over there.
Okay, so
Wait,
that's
so I'm
gonna go
sharing
into the
Dave's
oven
channel.
for 35 minutes. And that is how simple the recipes in Dining on a Dime are, folks. 5 minutes prep time. Seriously.
That is awesome. So I just shared Dave's channel. Don't forget to include in your comments #LoveForDave. Check out 007K too.
No, don't.
Should we promote 007K?
No.
Yeah, put BJ's channel on there.
BJ is 007K on YouTube. Oh, I'll have to go find it. So, what did you say, that other house was ginormous or something?
Yeah, I told him how it's 4,600 square feet. So 4,200 is all that's finished. But what's so funny about this house is it's only 2 bedrooms, really. They're calling it 2 other bedrooms, but it's really not. One has the washer and dryer in it, and another room is actually the family room in the basement where they just set a bed. Well, you can't call a...
So, I'm going to call it BJ's Kellum or Bond's BJ's channel or Bond's?
But you can't call a house, you can't call a bedroom without a door and a closet
And a fire escapable window.
and a fire escapable window. It does
Well, I would
have,
assume every room would have a door.
yeah. No, it did have a door. It was
Seriously?
in the basement.
Oh, okay.
Are you
You
ready
just
for me
walk
to-
down the stairs. So, okay, so I'm gonna cut my soap from what day? Saturday.
Did you,
While I'm taking questions here for just a second.
did you see what page that was?
Page 281 in our Dining on a Dime cookbook, right here, Dining on a Dime cookbook, page 281. If you're watching this later on my new How to Make Soap channel, I am cutting this live on my regular show, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30 Mountain on livingonadime.com. And Facebook /livingonadime and YouTube /livingonadime.
BJ Amy T says #BJ's fish are cool.
BJ's fish are cool. Oh, well, that's not at all what I thought it would look like.
Show it to the real camera.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
That's
I'm thankful. Everybody wants to know how I'm doing after the accident. I'm doing a lot better, aren't I?
yeah, and I get to work.
She says, "Okay, you're mostly better. Get back to work." And as far as my arm goes, it's as good as it will be until after I get surgery on it.
He has to have surgery.
I can't lift heavy things, but it's...
So, since he has to have surgery, let's go ahead and move in the middle of this and take a trip over to
While
Europe.
we're in Ireland.
Oh my goodness. Do you see why I'm losing my mind all the time? I know, I do this to myself. I don't have to move, but it would really be nice to be able to not set up a studio in our kitchen every time we want to shoot a show.
Oh, Robin, that's a low blow.
What
Robin
is
says,
that?
"I hope this house is a doghouse. Mike's going to be sleeping there after the mother-in-law comes."
Oh.
Cindy said, "How much sugar is it to taste?" I think
How
I'll
much
share
sugar?
the recipe
The
again.
sugar's in the recipe, but it's a half a cup.
I'm sharing the recipe again for anyone who missed it. And we made homemade apple bars today, or apple oatmeal bars.
Apple oatmeal bars. They're in cooking. Okay.
Ooh,
Any other?
that's beautiful soap. I don't know if they can see the soap from there. There you go.
There you go.
Um,
Boop. Boop.
Michelle asked if you found a house.
So I went and looked at one today. How in the world did I cut those so well? I don't know.
I don't know. Can they see them on camera, Dave?
On this one, on that one.
Oh, I see. Sorry.
Wish I would have put a little bit more green in this now. Oh, well, I didn't know.
Penny said, what? Only 2 bedrooms and all that?
I know, 4,600 square feet, and they only really have, I mean, there's a third bedroom that has a washer and dryer in it, but you can't really call it a bedroom. I mean, what they're doing is they're calling it a laundry room and a bed. They're calling it both separate, a laundry room and a bedroom, and you can't do that. It can either be a laundry room or a bedroom, but it can't be both.
Yeah, Dolphin Man is asking, are
So-
we moving?
Well, we're hoping we're moving. Okay, so here's how my little flower pots turned out.
Whoa.
Aren't those cute? Yay, I'm so excited. They actually look like a little flower pot. Go ahead and tell them. What would you like to tell them?
If you heard the piano back there, then that's just our cat playing the piano. Because every now and then it walks on the piano.
She likes doing that, doesn't she?
I think we're confusing people.
Oh no. Big surprise, Dave, you could stop.
Dave the Dolphin Man
Okay,
said,
see you guys later.
Bye. Sorry, was I supposed to be quiet through all that?
No, I was just recording my soap cutting for my other channel, so now I'm back to regular YouTube. Okay, yes, what?
Dave the Dolphin Man. We're confusing people because somebody, I forgot who it was that asked. Well, some people were asking about, are we buying a house and moving? Somebody else asked, did we get a car yet? Dolphin Man said, are you moving to Ireland? I think between all these stories, we're confusing
Okay,
everyone.
so here's what happened. Last week, crashed the car. Not his fault.
Whoa, I just happened to be in front of the other car. Well, not the
It
other
was
way
a
around,
hit
I
and
guess.
run driver. Mike was driving, but it was a hit and run driver and it was their fault. Okay, so we are looking for a car still. If anyone has a Toyota Camry,
That's what we prefer.
2000 or older for $3,500, let me know.
2000 or newer.
Or 2000 or newer. 2000 or newer for $3,500 and 100,000 miles, give or take. Let me know. And then, yes.
Would we drive to Georgia for it?
Yeah, I probably would. We could fly out to
Turn that
Georgia and drive back.
Donations gladly accepted.
Donations gladly accepted. So,
DJ, put the light back.
so then,
Oh. No more light moving till the show's over.
we really need a studio look because the children keep getting in and getting their coffee and whatever while we're doing our show.
Oh, sorry. Susie wants to know what you're making.
So I made apple oatmeal bars in Dining on a Dime on page 281, and I just mucked up my page.
It's Fibro Granny's birthday.
Yay, Fibro Granny, happy birthday.
Ask her what her name is. Her
Okay,
first name.
back to my story.
Go ahead.
We are trying to move, but we are trying to find a bigger house so that we can have a studio and an office and 5 bedrooms because we have 5 kids and us. Or a 2 or 3 bedroom house where we could set up 6 to 7 tiny homes in the backyard.
Her first
And
name
put
is-
all the kids and have a office and that kind of thing. So yes, we're looking to move.
If it was just Tara and me,
Yeah.
and maybe the younger boys who would need a lot smaller space, but with the show and all the kids and everything else, yeah, just...
And now that I'm doing my soap, I need a soap room too.
You guys need to sing to Rosa, aka Fibro Granny.
Rosa. How nice.
Crack that whip, Tara. Glad you're feeling better, Mike.
Yeah.
Maybe you...
So
maybe you and Mike should camp out at the new place to make sure there are no dogs.
I'm gonna knock on every single door first.
Are you guys gonna sing?
Huh?
He was gonna
Yes.
sing.
You want to sing real
Darius...
quick?
Oh, what?
You want to sing to Rosa real quick?
Sure. Just a second, hold on. Daria was asking if we sell soaps.
I
Yes.
do sell my
I'm sharing the
soap.
links to Tara's soaps, and then we're going to sing to Rosa.
By the way, I have a special right now, 4 bars for $20. It's my leftover bars. They're really nice bars, brand new, everything. Mike hasn't tested them out. But they're 4 for $20 just because I had like one of 1 cent left or one of another cent left. And so I'm selling them for cheaper because it's just a grab bag and I pick. But I've got about 30 bars of those left, yet. So,
All right. Ready? So it's Rosa?
okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rosa. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy birthday!
Yay!
Whoa.
Karen, I did not get a link to any soap stuff. Maybe it's caught in my spam filter. Send it to me again, please.
We do have a couple people asking questions about the books that we probably should address
Okay.
after the show.
Go ahead. Books?
Oh, just a couple people that were requesting that you sign them. Oh, Tara. No, it's one person, Brooke. She said you told her you would. But she just wants to remind you.
Oh, great. I hope I didn't. Did you send me an email, Brooke? Because I don't have an email in there of anybody wanting a signed book right now. So go to livingonadime.com, click the contact page, click order inquiry, and say, you told me you'd sign my book.
Melissa asked if you make soap for sensitive skin.
I do make soap for sensitive skin. I do have a couple of bars left of unscented swirl that I made, where I made the soap and I forgot to put the fragrance in, but it's colored. I don't have the soap ready yet. Maybe tomorrow I can get a batch made. I'm hoping after we go look at the other house. But I only have like 3 bars left right now to sell. So.
Lana says, with the zoning laws, would they allow you to put multiple smaller houses on the property?
Yes.
This is it's a rural area, so yes, a lot less restriction.
And it wouldn't necessarily be a house. It might be tiny bedrooms outside. Pretty much we were kind of thinking about fixing up some sheds, and it wouldn't necessarily, maybe put a microwave and a refrigerator in there for them. But if they want a composting toilet, we could add that, but no shower or anything probably for them.
We'd have to go to the main section of the little town area, I guess. Mini family town. Take showers and stuff.
Oh, yeah, so they would have to come into the regular big house and do that. So, I don't know.
Lori says you deserve a studio designated for soaping. We have a soap. Oh, we could have Studio A and Studio B.
Oh, Studio A and B.
This is the Living on a Dime studio and
also,
the soap studio.
What's great about them
That would be great, actually. That would be... What is that noise? There is a loud noise.
It's the light bulb.
Oh, that's annoying. Can we do something?
Yeah, I can turn it off and put a different one in. You want to take over?
Okay. Yes, I really want a studio for soaping. Wow, we just... So the house that I did on Instagram is the one that we're looking at. It is right on the road, but the road goes to the end of the road, into dead end eventually. It stopped, Mike.
Dad, it stopped.
So, I don't know about the traffic. Heather, my soap. Let me find the link here for you. You can buy it here. I don't have a huge amount because I've been working on my how to make soap. It stopped. For
That's
beginners e-course. And so, since I've been working on that, I haven't actually been making a lot of soap, but I have some on there. And I'll get some more soon. Here's the link to follow that link to my Etsy store.
I was just going to say, if we have to replace light bulbs, this is what our studio light bulbs look like.
Do you guys
They're
wanna
gigantic.
Want to
Yeah.
do a tutorial? Or
Actually, Carrie, a studio in the laundry room would actually be a very good idea. That's pretty smart, actually.
We were thinking about building a studio in a garage where we can move elements of it around like in a...
So this house has, let's see, hold on. Don't touch! I'm trying to find, right here, okay. Okay, so should we show them this house? Should we do that, or no?
Well, you want someone to outbid us?
Nobody will outbid us. But is it going to show pertinent information here?
Well, yeah.
Here, hold on.
Who wants to go paradox with sound?
We shouldn't show it till we have some idea that we might actually
Well,
buy it.
I don't even know if we're going to
It's
buy it.
still a pretty
Okay.
long shot,
There.
so...
Sorry, had some sound
Okay.
interference.
So here we go. You guys want to see what this house looks like? Okay. Okay. So let's see. Where is the mouse going? Right here.
Here, I can...
Here,
Also
Dave,
here.
you do the mouse and shoot the mouse. Okay,
Some of those pictures will have the actual address on them, so make sure.
well, I covered it.
I know.
Okay, so there,
Whoa, look at that. It's gigantic.
it's huge.
It's huge.
Can you guys see that? Okay, go ahead.
Mike hasn't seen this house so far, so.
Yeah, Mike hasn't seen
It's
it.
Tara's
Okay,
pipe
go
dream
ahead.
at the moment.
Look at that living room, people. Is that not glorious? It has a wood-burning fireplace, a huge 8-foot bay window with window seats, a really nice fire storage thing next to the fireplace. Okay, go next.
This is like we're playing D&D. How big it is.
Keep going. Okay, hold on. Here's the kitchen. Okay. Well, now what's next?
Kitchen.
Here's more. The kitchen has a ton of storage, a huge island. Go ahead. And, oh, and it also has a little office area in the kitchen. Its own dining room. Right now our dining room is in the kitchen. Okay, go ahead. It's got a solarium. Oh,
What's a solarium?
the gardener that I am just died when I saw this.
What's a solarium?
Keep going.
You're gonna
It's
be-
got,
You're gonna
keep
be
going.
disappointed after all this if we don't
I
end up
know,
finding
I
that one.
Next one, Dave. That's the master bedroom.
Next one.
And the balcony on the master bedroom looks out over this really nice lake.
It looks
Oh!
from right here.
Go ahead, keep going. Yep, there's more.
Next.
Yep. Keep going. Master bath.
This is a normal bedroom.
This is the other real bedroom. Okay. Keep going. What's that?
This looks like another bedroom.
Okay, so this is the laundry / bedroom. So this is the bedroom that has actually the washer and dryer.
I'm guessing
It
right
has
here.
a closet, but the washer and dryer is over here. But it's really kind of weird. It's not really a bedroom, but it's not really a laundry room.
Wait,
Keep
are-
going.
Are the laundry in the closet?
No, it's not in the closet. It's
Oh, so it's
back
like-
over on the side here.
You're on the wrong side.
Or this side.
Okay, another bathroom.
Okay, here's another bathroom. Keep going. Now
Whoa.
what's this? So this is the basement that they're calling a 4th bedroom, but it's actually a family room. So they've got a bed and
Right.
another bathroom,
Bed way back there, not.
but it's not, you know, actually. Oh, we're being like Chip and Joanna showing the houses on house whatever. Okay, keep going. Okay, so there's another view of the downstairs. Mom wants the quilting machine. She said only buy it if they'll throw in the quilting machine. Go ahead.
Huge. Oh,
That does walk out to the backyard. Okay, go ahead. My arms are getting tired. Ugh. Okay, keep going. Next one. Oh, so here's the big garage. So they have 2 garages. One for regular cars, and then this great big one with 10-foot doors that we were thinking about putting another bedroom and a studio in. Okay. And then there's another bonus type rooms that could be an office. There's 2 of those. Keep going. Keep going. And then here's some of what it looks like. It's on an acre.
That's gardening.
It's already fenced in. And keep going. So we could put our tiny houses. Okay, so that was it. Holy cow, that hurt my back. So
Welcome to Tara's Real Estate Show.
So that's Tara's real estate show for the day. But wasn't that cool? I think that was pretty cool.
Where did the mouse go?
Oh, here.
Oh.
I just think that was cool. Were you guys giving me thumbs up? I couldn't see if anybody gave me a thumbs up.
Could they have heat? Oh.
Yeah, there is heat and there is water in that huge garage that we could make a studio out of.
No,
Lana says you could make it like a Hollywood Lodge driver on golf carts.
That's so true.
Well, it's funny because we have several closets in our house, and David and I are both Star Trek fans, and we got tired of saying, the closet over here, not the closet over there, and finally we said, let's call this one Cargo Bay 2.
No, that's a garage. The garage is cargo bay too.
Yeah. Jane, I don't think the laundry room / bedroom thing would be big enough for a studio. It's probably 8 by 10 maybe. So by the time we have to put in an oven and a
Well, currently we have a kitchen that's a little bit bigger than a bedroom, which
Yeah.
is a small kitchen, and it's really tight in here. Penny was here, and she was really
Yeah.
surprised how much smaller it is in real life than it looks on video.
this is our kitchen. So what you see, this is all there is of our kitchen.
Literally this.
Literally, this is it. Our refrigerator sits over here, But from here over, that's it. We're done. Our kitchen is super tiny. So, I don't know if we're going to buy it or not. I don't know. We'll see. Quite frankly, I really like the house, but there's a couple of setbacks. The first setback is it's a half an hour from the boys' school. The other setback is...
And we'd really not like to not move them because it's been hard for us to.
What?
It's been really hard for us to get good schools, and now that we have some, we hate to change.
Yeah. The other setback is that
How many
it's
millions?
on the road, but it's not a bad road. So actually, it's not in the millions, believe it or not. So
It's like $500,000, isn't it?
yeah, it's not.
It's no.
For Colorado, it's actually a pretty good deal. So, yes. What did you want to say?
So, our kitchen ends about something like here, if you can see that. They can see up to like here.
Yeah.
So, after this, it's basically the dining room.
Yep. We
I
have a
can
tiny
say
dining room.
that the house that we have here, we had a house twice as big on 2 acres in Kansas, and it costs about 1/3 of what our house here will sell for. And that's just a tiny house in town. It's crazy.
Penny says the island Tara works on is tiny.
Yeah.
And it is.
So my island is probably 4 feet wide. I mean, what you guys see here, this is it. From Michael to me, this is my entire island. That's why I'm always dumping things. Well, okay, I'm dumping things just because I'm clumsy. But did you see what Robin said? She says, you don't have a chance if I love
She
it.
said, I've been married almost 26 years. You should know by now when we wives love and are happy with something, your husbands would have a chance. Well, I don't mind, actually, to be honest. It's honestly a lot more difficult to please Tara with the house than me. So
I want a
if she likes
practical
it,
house.
If she likes it, I generally would too.
Is it too much to ask that when you have the dishwasher down and you go to open under the cabinet to get the
You almost got me
Dish
quoting
soap.
the movie.
You don't have to put the dishwasher thing up, get the soap, pull it back down. Men invented these new houses and they don't know what they're doing. Can I get an amen on that, ladies?
Oh, she's slamming the cabinet and she made the light start squealing again.
Oh, it didn't work. I want a practical house. This house had a huge, and I kid you not, as big as our living room, storage area alone, which you didn't see on the
Did you
pictures.
show them the dishwasher?
I was so happy just to see the storage room. Because everyone says, okay, you can be minimalists and all this. Well, here's the thing with that. I have Christmas decorations. I'm not going to celebrate Christmas. Or
No.
not celebrate Christmas.
Well, we're actually pretty minimalist compared to most people.
We
just
are.
have a lot of
You
people
got
in the
6
family.
amens?
And we're not.
Thank you, sisters. I need some amens.
But, wait, look.
I'm going to go in the house designing business.
So if I move the camera over here, this literally...
I did a search for soap cutter reviews, and yours was way up on the list.
I know. It's number 1, I think.
I think
Yeah.
it was number 1.
So I'm pointing it towards here. But this goes down here. There's no room to open this up all the way to grab.
To get the soap out.
To
It
get the
drives me
soap out.
crazy.
A number of people have been asking about where to buy the soaps, and I have shared that link, but I'm going to share it again because I think.
This one is Jasmine, if you're wondering. This one right here, Dave, you need to pull the camera back.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and this house had the coolest thing. So right next to the stove, right next to the sink, it had, you know how it has the little skinny drawers under the sink? Guess what they put in there? You'll never guess. You won't guess in a million years. It's not what you think. What do you think
What
they
is it?
put in there?
Under the
you
sink?
know this. Okay, turn over here,
Oh,
Dave.
you know what? That house.
Turn over here, Dave. Okay, you know this thing right here. Guess what they put in there? You'll never guess. And it's not what you think.
How do you know what they think?
I know what they think, because they're thinking the sponges and the little scrubby things. That's not what they put in there. They put the knives in there.
Why?
Well, because it's skinny and you can put it in there.
Well,
And it had a
how
little
about that?
pull-out drawer, and it was all nice, all the
At this
knives.
house?
At the the one that we were looking at today.
Hmm.
So you could just pull your knife out, cut your apple, wash it off, and put it back in there.
Wow.
I thought that was brilliant. And it even had a trash can under the cabinet hider thing. It had a place for the trash can. What houses do not have a place for a trash can? Our house.
Oh, we need
No
to
place
say
for the
thanks
trash can.
for Mrs. Bandana.
What did she
Bandana
do?
Grandma. She bought all of her family our book.
I know, she did. She emailed me yesterday.
Thank you.
She
That
bought,
was awesome.
Bandana Grandma bought 5 copies of our cookbook.
That's
Thank you.
awesome. Erica says, I'm such a huge fan of your channel. I grew up a lot like how you grew up.
Thank you, Erica.
Leanne says, I like the action behind the scenes with family. We've had a lot of that today.
It's like Grand Central Station around here. I actually have a clock that says Grand Central Station hanging out on my front porch because it is.
Oh, she says she's about to buy 4 more. The Dolphin Man didn't do it yet. That's hilarious. The cat wants its own YouTube channel playing the piano. Yeah, we've noticed that in the middle of the night lately.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like the fibro videos, cat lover. When Mike goes to Ireland, I'm going to do 2 or 3 videos on that specifically, but it's going to be in April. Get your booty over there and monitor the show. I'm paying
If you want to get paid, you better go get on the job, boy.
Oh.
Dolphin Man, are you giving your children your new address? It remains to be seen.
Yeah, we'll have to see about that.
We've had a couple of people ask if you make soap for sensitive skin and also if you make it for eczema.
I do, but I only have 3 bars in stock right now. I have some more that will be ready in about 3 weeks, which I'm going to try and get on the site. The shea butter one that's on there now, that will work really well, but it's not going to be ready for 3 more weeks. So grab that one. And then I have 3 other ones. One is a colored bar that I forgot to put the scent in, and I don't know if it's on there, so.
Tracy says, I got all my soap today. It was like Christmas. I'm addicted.
Yay, I'm so glad. It smells so good. This one's jasmine. Oh, smell it. Oh, smells so
Leanne
good.
says, I love the cat playing the piano. Mine only uses...
No.
She says, I love cat playing the piano. Mine only uses the credit cards for cat treats. So, Penny, or let's see. Candy asked, will you have a large lot or acreage?
1 acre, a full acre.
And somebody else said, Wendy
So
said you
that's
can
why
grow
I
a big
love
garden on 1 acre lot.
No, and what's even better is they already have probably, I have 1,800 square feet of garden in at this house, and they probably have at least that much already. It's flowers, not vegetables, but that's what I grow is flowers, and then I just put my vegetables and fruits in with my flowers, is how I grow them.
She used to grow them separately, but yeah, she's been mixing them together, and it was kind of funny for Jack being able to get out there and look for them.
Yeah.
Pat says, I love Dining on Time Cookbook. I use it all the time. I've given them to my daughter and daughter-in-law and to my granddaughters, and have given them as wedding presents as well.
Thank you.
Yay. Penny says family compound.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking. You know, we could spend $15,000, so we could spend $5,000 and buy each, $5,000 each, and buy like 6 big sheds. Then spend another 10 and finish each one off. And then each of the 3 teenagers could have their own apartment. Mom could have an apartment, and then we could have our studio and my soap room in the house.
Yes.
I think that'd be great.
You know what? Dolphin Man said, will you have good internet there?
Oh, I didn't think about
You need to
that.
have internet? Why?
Oh, no.
We can run fiber out there if we need to.
Oh, dear. Dolphin Man, you always have to get practical, don't you?
Well, actually, I had thought about that before,
yeah.
is that
Shoot.
our son had a friend whose parents paid for fiber to be sent to their house, and it was like
Actually, and he says that house is only like a half a mile from this one.
and it was like $500 or something. And to be honest, if it was something $500 or $1,000, since this is what we do,
Yeah.
it would be worth it in
can we
order to
take
keep
that
the
off
show
our
on.
taxes?
Yes, we can. That's a direct business expense.
Ooh.
A bet says swimming pool.
No swimming pool. But there's a
There's a
lake.
lake.
There's a lake, like not even, I don't know. Well, you can see it from our bedroom window. You can see this great big lake.
Our bedroom window?
Oh, wait. You can see it from the bedroom.
I'm thinking she likes this house. I guess we'll have to go check it out.
Please
Oh,
buy it.
but it's like Mom said, that living room, I've always wanted a fireplace. And a big picture window when it's snowing with the fire. Oh.
So Amy says, I'm in love, can I move in? And Dolphin Man says, holy cow, it's not a trailer. Yes.
Yes, but Wendy, here's the thing. If we sell this house, our neighbor just sold their house in one day, had 4 backup offers, and the first offer fell through. The 4 backups already had other houses, and he sold it the next day again. Where we live right now, you cannot find houses. And our town has grown, was it 100 or 200% in the last 2 years? I don't know. Our town has grown 100 or 200% in the last 2 years. Another town next to us has grown 500% in the last 2 years. The town next to that was 300% in 2 years. And the biggest city for us grew, I think, 100% in the last 2 years. So people are just clamoring to buy houses here. So we are fairly confident we can sell our house in pretty much one day. So we'll have to see.
Finding one to buy that's hard for us.
Yeah.
Selling should be easy. Sandy says, thank y'all for showing it. Now we need to pray that this is the house that God wants you in. And Diane says, I will say prayers for you guys that you get this house that you want. It's awesome. Yeah, we figure he'll take us to the right one. And
yeah.
So I hesitate to get too excited until we're a little further in. But
Please attempt to convince
Tara's this
God.
excited, it's more exciting for me.
I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I'm just like, oh, this could be so cool. But I don't know. I'm trying not to get too far ahead of myself because there's a part of me that I haven't even started preparing
Marie asked
to move yet.
Marie asked if it has a well and septic. It's on sewer, right?
It's on sewer and it's got a hot tub.
What?
I don't know if it stays or not, but there was one there.
You're like, we thought about relaxing on today's show, so here we are, and we're just, this is kind of nice.
Oh.
Well, a couple people asked about it being that big. One thing, in Colorado, they've kind of gotten to counting basement as square footage, and they didn't used to here. So it is a space that's available to use, but yeah.
Actually, go back to that comment. Hold on. Colleen said, sometimes I think a bigger house is easier because things aren't so cluttered. I completely agree. The thing is, I don't want a mega mansion, but I want a house that will work for us. And if I'm going to be doing the soap and we're going to be doing the shows, we need a space to do these things. And it's getting very difficult to do this in how big is our kitchen? Our kitchen is probably 100 square feet.
About 125 square feet.
125 square feet kitchen. And it's getting to be very difficult. And so...
Well, as you guys saw earlier, I don't know if you noticed, BJ moved one of the lights 5 times to get in the refrigerator while we were in the show. And usually we're like, get away from there. It's showtime. But we probably would be good to have a studio that's about twice as big as the space we're in the kitchen right here. Separate from the kitchen, so we don't have as much... I mean, it's nice to have the kids...
So we can have dinner. Because what's happening now is we have all this stuff in the kitchen...
Do you want me to change it?
And, I forgot to think about dinner tonight. All this stuff in the kitchen, and then I'm too tired after the show to clean up. And then we end up eating something somewhere, but we don't sit down and have family dinners anymore. So it would be nice if we could just have our kitchen table again and have our kitchen back. So as soon as the show is over, we could have normal family, So.
Penny says she's super excited for Mike to have a look-see.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm all excited, but at the same
time...
Actually,
I'm excited about what I saw.
I don't want to,
I'm excited, but I don't want to...
You better take Mike to see it tonight, she says.
Well, I wanted to, but our realtor has another job, and he had to go do that. So, unfortunately...
But you could take me over there to listen and see how quiet it is.
Well, that's what I was wondering, if we should drive over and just sit.
Sure. Ooh, that looks delish.
Okay, now, guys, why I love this recipe is because it's kind of like apple pie without all the work.
Leanne says, you have a dryer? LOL.
Yeah. I have a dryer just because we have so many people. I used to use, it doesn't have a clothesline.
Yeah, but you've had me put one in at every house we've ever lived in.
Yeah,
so.
and you've hollered at me for every one.
Yeah, that's because of this.
I know. Okay, so you really need to let these cool. Actually, I really need to let them cook for just a minute more. They're not quite done yet.
Oops, I just lost.
Oh,
Whew.
oh, that was close.
I thought you burned yourself. Michelle says, OMG hot tub moving now.
I know. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh, the other drawback is after the floods 3 years ago, well, 4 years now. 4 years? Has it been 4 years?
Since what?
Oh, wow. 4
For
years
what?
since the floods almost. Because of that lake, we wanted to make sure that it's not in a flood zone. So,
Yeah, there was one house we saw listed the other day, and Tara's like, "This is a great price. It has all this stuff, and it's great." And then we looked, and it was like, it had like 40 feet of frontage to this river that's flooded super bad in 2013.
This house had to have 6 feet of water.
And it was
It had
also like 50 yards away from one of the busiest intersections in the area.
Headed up to Estes Park. We drove right by it, Penny, when we went up to Estes Park, and we didn't realize it was that house. We were like, oh man, yeah. And then, yeah.
Oh, Dolphin Man says, I put your picture and information on my Facebook page so my friends can visit your channel. Thank you, Dolphin Man. We appreciate that.
That is so nice.
Amy says they call the extra rooms granny flats.
Yeah, that's.
Yes.
I think from looking at the pictures in the house and stuff, I think it was a husband and wife, and then they had each of their moms living there. I think is what it looked like.
Bonnie Boo's asking, did we put in an offer? Just checking online. We did not yet.
Not
put in
yet.
An offer.
We're going to look tomorrow.
But here in Colorado, a lot of them.
Wouldn't that be hilarious if somebody
usually
said,
go
"That's
in the
my house"?
market and they're already have offers on them, and
Yeah.
this one doesn't at the moment. And I think it's partly because the way the spaces are arranged is not that helpful for a regular family.
Yeah.
But it would be better for us. So,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, if it doesn't work out, we know that's not the one God wanted us in. So we're gonna pursue it as long as it seems normally. Amy, LOL, Mike in the hot tub, too funny. Okay, so
That should be our first show if we get it from the new house.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if the hot tub was included.
What?
I know.
You got me all excited. Well, but you said it had jetted tub too, didn't you?
Yeah, it's got 2 jetted tubs. Well, I don't know if the second tub is jetted, but it does have one in the master. Whoa, Eddie.
Oh, no shows in there.
Wendy
Just kidding.
says,
No shows in there.
Wendy Keegan says,
Private shows only.
Are you guys done laughing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wendy Keegan says, YMCA, indoor pool, not a flooded basement.
What?
Instead of calling it a flooded basement.
Oh, yeah.
It's an indoor pool.
an indoor pool instead of a flooded
Put in a
basement.
little chlorine and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Barbara said, I've missed y'all. First time since December I've caught a live show. It's great to have you back,
Hello,
Barbara.
Glad to see you back.
Michelle
Paige-
wants to know, does Walmart deliver to the new house?
I don't know. I was just wondering. But I think they probably would because we're only 5 minutes from the grocery store, which would be lovely.
You're saying
So-
it as if we're already there. Oh, isn't that what those success people say?
Yeah, that's
Say it
true.
like you're already have what you want.
What do you think of our new house, honey?
Because you keep saying, we've got a deck off the bedroom and we're only 5 minutes from the grocery store. Like, what? Wait, that's closer to the grocery store than we are now.
I know. That's
Wow.
actually in a town, but it's in town, but it's not. But it's outside of town. So,
Paige says, made
Yeah.
green chili in the book.
yay!
And Angela says, making breakfast for dinner tonight, making your pancake recipe now.
Yum! Good. I hope it turns out.
Oh, and on this, the apple oatmeal bars, Angie said craisins, and
Yeah, dried blueberries. That would be really
somebody else
good.
said, oh yeah, dried cherries and blueberries.
Mm-hmm.
Angela said, we made your maple chicken last night for the first time, and it was amazing. My family loved it.
Yeah. BJ's not doing any better today. We're just trying not to punch the doctor. So the doctor said, well, you just need to stop eating so much and start walking more. And BJ's like, we told him he's not eating any food, but he's gaining weight. And the last 4 days, he's eaten less than 1,000 calories every day. And he's put on like 15 pounds. So we just want to punch that doctor in the nose, but
Turid says, "You're like me, Tara. LOL. In this house we live in now. Before we bought it, I had to drive to the house and started to get the garden working. Somebody else came to see the house,
Stop.
and I said, we've bought it. And she says, and we still live in that house.
wow,
So she told him that they bought it when she was working on the garden.
that's funny. David?
He's trying to waste all the.
Kim says, I don't remember, you said something earlier, and Kim asked in reply, was it living on a dime or dining on a dime? The book is Dining on a Dime.
Our
and the
website is
website's
living on a dime. Yeah.
So, Becky says, I'm hoping my kids will buy me your cookbook. I've dropped the hint for weeks now.
Well, Becky, send them the link. Make it easy for them. That's what I do for Mike. I say, here's what I want for my birthday. Here's the Amazon link to it.
Sometimes Tara says, so you'll never guess what you bought me today. Like,
You
oh,
bought
I
me a
did.
birthday present today, dear.
Okay then,
Are we
thank
gonna
you.
talk about
Okay.
going to Perkins?
So, now, oh, our meetup. So, we are having a meetup in Colorado,
We are?
Longmont,
Can I come?
Colorado. You can come. March, you're invited. I'll give you a special seat.
You will?
Yeah.
All right, in the back of the room. Where
Can
nobody
I
can
sit
see me.
there?
March 11th in Longmont, Colorado at Perkins at 1 p.m. We are having a Colorado meetup. If you want to go, let me know, please, because we will need to tell them if it's going to be a huge amount of people, we need to tell them. If it's just going to be 10 or 20 people, we don't need to tell them. But
Yeah,
just in case, so
sorry, Donna says it's going to need 2 kitchens, 1 in the studio. That was what we were hoping for.
yeah.
And it won't have to be it could be it won't have to be a full regular kitchen.
Yeah.
So
Okay, these are super, super hot, but you need to let them cool. But I'm scoring them so that maybe in the next 5 minutes they'll cool off and I can show you what they look like. I don't know
Bonnie
if
asked,
they'll cool off
can
that.
you afford it?
Well,
We should be able to.
why
now.
do you ask those kinds of questions? You don't worry if you can afford it. You say,
Yeah, whatever.
this is my home, and no.
She's
Yeah, we
joking.
can. If
We've
Dave, can you
saved-
set this outside on the ledge
Just say, hey,
and see if
that's
it'll
what I
cool
hate.
off quicker?
We've paid off a lot of the
Here.
house that we're in, and we have
Careful.
been
Got it?
saving money in anticipation. Sharon says, please don't do the show from a jetted tub. It's like, whoa, all thumbs down. So I'm just kidding. All right.
All the scary faces, all the scary faces.
Totally.
Angela, the recipe is in the links. It's apple oatmeal bars.
Oh, I'll share it again. Sarah says, made your brownies the other day, used dark cocoa, and they were yummy.
Thank you.
let's
I
see.
bet that would be good with dark cocoa.
Let's see, I'm sharing that recipe in now, again, for the apple oatmeal bars. And if you're on YouTube, it's also in the description if you missed the comment or just paste it in.
Actually, Bonnie said, if you don't watch it, you'll fill up the corners. I'm actually pretty good about dumping things. I do keep things around, no comments from the peanut gallery, but I do keep some things like I have this door that I love. I do not. I have specific uses that I'm going to use them for.
Uh-huh.
You cannot find a 1920s door anywhere, hardly.
But what house am I going to
See,
need to put a 1920s door on?
Dave, can you turn the camera around and show him my door on the wall? Now, see, I actually used it. Can you see it over there without ruining? See my door over there on the wall? I found that in the dumpster. There's Jack. I found that in the dumpster, and I actually used it.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
true.
it took me a few months to get it up.
But we still have windows and stuff in the garage.
I'm going to use it.
Well,
I have plans
I
for it.
believe you. That's what you said when we took it off your brother's old house. Sorry.
And I used it in my
deserve
garden.
that. Ouch. Okay.
You're going to be sleeping on the couch.
No.
I love my doors and windows. I have
Dolphin
all
Man.
these 1920s doors and windows. I only have like 2 doors and 4 windows. That's all I have.
So
What?
Tasha
You
says, sounds like
please.
heart issues possibly. Yeah, he went to a cardiologist. It kind of blew him off, so we might go to another
Yeah,
one
we
and
went to the
see.
heart doctor and he said he needs to walk more. We're like, I just wanted to punch him in the nose.
And Janine was asking if he had his thyroid checked.
Yeah, he has like 200 times and
Denise says, I'm going to multiple tests right now watching you and the Golden State Warriors.
woo! I have no idea who that is, but woo!
Yeah. Yeah, and Jane's right. He went to kidney specialist too.
Yeah, so we had a kidney scan. So the next thing is to go to a blood doctor to check what the hemochromatosis is. I don't know. Poor guy is completely frustrated. We are frustrated. He's 19. He wants to move on with his life. And he can't even get out of bed. He's so tired. See, can we show what you look like, BJ? Here. See, this is the condition he's in.
Well, that's kind of like you.
Oops, can you go
That's
down?
the condition you're in whenever the
know.
show's over.
There, say hi, BJ. Poor BJ.
Oh, man.
Poor BJ.
Bonnie said, but you're so frugal. Yes, actually, the thing about that, Bonnie, is we are frugal and we don't really want to have a bigger mortgage than we need. And right now, we've paid off a lot of the house we're in, and the idea would be to pay it off as quick as we can.
Yeah.
Um,
But there is also a practicality point where
driving ourselves crazy with too many people in a smaller house.
working in such a small environment, it reduces our productivity. And I truly mean that. It's really difficult for me to haul all my soap stuff. All my soap stuff is downstairs in a closet. I haul it all the way up here, do my show, have to leave it for 2 days because I have to do the show and then the cutting. And then I have to haul it all back down. I have to haul all the lights, all the cameras, everything. If we actually had a studio,
Don't forget about the film.
that would cut down half my time. What are you doing? That would cut down half
Making
my...
a toy that sticks to your
Goodness, we're going to the funny farm.
Does it doesn't work.
Tasha, thank you for your prayers. We appreciate that. She was praying for BJ.
David?
Phyllis says we're very conservative financially. Yeah, we are too. It's mostly house. We've been pretty conservative in virtually every area, and we tend to get good deals on houses, but we
Dave, can you hand me
tend
the
to
blowers
put
again?
more into a house than other things. And of course, I think we probably won't always have a huge house in Colorado if we get a huge house.
Yeah.
But it's funny though, we bought this house in Colorado and it was significantly more expensive than our bigger house in Kansas, but in the 5 years we lived here, the value has doubled.
Well, it's more than doubled.
Yeah, so
We paid $205 for our house, and it's worth $350 now.
well, that's not more than doubled. That's
Oh
almost
no, yeah, that's okay. one and a half, I
So-
guess. Okay, sorry. Yeah, one and
so
a half.
we're at a point where we could have a not very huge mortgage on it, which would be good.
Wait, what's a mortgage again for all
Mortgage is where you
A loan for your
get a
house.
loan from a bank.
So this is what they look like. And these are still these are still really hot actually. That's why they're falling apart. Let them cool completely.
I'm just hassling Tara about the old doors and windows. I don't
Yeah,
really
I
care
know.
that much. And they do look nice when she's actually got, she's got one framed above the stairs with old pictures in it, and
Can you turn the camera and show
it
them?
looks all beat up, but that's the way it's supposed to look. And it looks
It's
cute
called
that way.
shabby chic.
And then we also have one
No,
down.
did you show? Can you see it?
Can you see it in there, Dave?
That one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then there was one downstairs that we can't show you right now because it's downstairs,
Yep.
but it's a window with a mirror in it.
Mm-hmm.
That one's the one right there.
Yep,
Jack,
okay.
All right,
Throw it
turn it
back
back
around.
over here, boy.
Well, Jack just.
So we're gonna have to do a house tour of this house before we sell it. I will admit, I am not even close to being prepared to move or put this house on the market. And I was writing down today a list of friends that I could maybe call to help me get this house in order, because if we make an offer on the other one, we're gonna have this sold within like 10 days, and I'm really gonna have to bust my buns to get this place in order
What?
because we're not even close. Not even remotely close being ready to sell.
Has BJ been checked for mono?
Yeah, he's been checked for mono several times.
And Cindy says, I'll pray for BJ. Only doctor will know. Oh, one doctor will know what he or she is doing and get the right treatment. Yeah. And
I
Amber
don't know.
said BJ's issues sound just like my hubby's. He's a doctor. We had a tough time getting a diagnosis. Get a second or third opinion if you have to. So, Amber, what was it with your hubby?
We've been
So
to...
far, sorry.
What?
So far, the diagnosis has been. So let's see. One diagnosis says I'm lazy.
Yeah, one diagnosis lazy, he said.
One is I'm depressed,
The other is he's depressed.
and another is I don't know what you call it, but when you have
The
anxiety.
other... Huh?
But when you have anxiety.
Oh, yeah, and the other one is anxiety. And we're like,
Which I have, but all these doctors think I have it. All three of them.
yeah, he's not depressed. Depressed people don't say, yeah, when I start feeling better, I'm going to do such and so. When
Yeah.
you're depressed, you could care less about the future. And
Actually,
so
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
he's not anxious at all. He's a very calm dude.
Dude.
And
Dude.
he is getting frustrated with being sick, but we've been to 1, 2, 3, 4 doctors already. 4 doctors. And so, and now we found out we're not going to have would you stop? We're not going to have insurance probably after April 1st, so we're trying to get stuff figured out. We'll probably have to pay cash after that because we have to change insurance and they won't cover pre-existing stuff.
So Charlene says it would be an investment in your business. Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a big part of the thing with a house like that is we actually rent a space from our house to the business already for our office and our storage warehouse because we store a lot of print books. And we really need a bigger space for the studio, so it would be partially business.
And one thing, guys, we have no car payments at all. We have no credit card debt at all.
Spaceship.
We only owe a third, not even a third of what our house is worth. We have no, stop it, you two.
He is trying to
Jack,
steal my puzzle.
stop. We have, come here. We have no student loans. What else is there? No second mortgages.
Hey, Amber, you asked if we can see your comments. Yes. Well, at least I've seen a couple of them. I saw the one about BJ's issue being like your husband's, and the one where you're asking about if we saw the comments. You've ordered books and been watching a long time. You just don't comment a lot. Well, we're glad you're here, even though you don't comment a lot.
Yay!
Sorry,
Thank
go
you
ahead.
for commenting.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
So what I was going to say was all we owe is our house. We have no debt at all except for our house. So
And now that we need to buy
you
a
can
car,
touch
we're
those
going to
and
pay cash for it, which is our standard procedure for buying
our
cars.
car that was crashed last week and totaled, we pay cash for it. We don't get a loan for cars.
I don't understand why people get car loans.
Well, I don't understand why people get car loans either, but that's okay.
If you really can't pay that much for a car, then get a cheaper car.
Yes.
Denise said I became more frugal today. Went shopping at Walmart with my mom and she paid for everything. Well, that's one way to be frugal.
Made my own toy out of Velcro. So you could either use this as like, you know, to make like a snowman, or like you could just make a guy riding a bike. Or you could just use it to annoy your female family members and just like stick, see?
Oh, Shelly says, I keep missing your video because I've been 6 days waiting for the birth of a giraffe in New York.
Oh my goodness. Is that not the dumbest thing? I've been watching that too. I'm like, why am I even watching this?
So Barb asked if BJ's heart has been checked. He had an EKG.
I have like 30 EKGs.
He's had like, he's literally had probably 30 EKGs, but we went to the heart doctor and the heart doctor said, well, let's get your blood pressure under control and then we'll put you on a treadmill in 3 to 6 weeks.
Amber says it was heart plus 3 other issues. I'll send you an email with the info. And other people are talking about...
well, if you guys have any ideas,
fluid
please
weight
let us
gain.
know.
Yeah, so...
Because he's got high blood pressure, he's got really bad headaches, he's really sick to his stomach, he's super tired, he hurts all over,
Can't do nothing.
He can't function, he just lays around and sleeps, and he wants to get on with life, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. He's had all the stomach tests, he's had the poop tests, he's had the scans, he's had from both ends scanned, he's had, what have you had?
If you can scan it, it's been done.
Yeah, if you can scan it, it's been done on him. MRIs and CAT scans and...
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about various kinds of heart
We're
symptoms
hoping
relative.
that the hemochromatosis might be a majority of it, but they keep saying he's
So,
super young to have that.
If
so
you haven't heard that, so what that is it's genetic condition where your body retains too much iron, and iron is toxic to you and causes problems. And
Did they test?
They said he has that for sure.
Michelle says, please ask your parents if they have tested him for Lyme disease.
Yes.
Yes.
He's been tested for a lot of things.
Yeah. I don't know about lupus, but he doesn't really have quite the lupus symptoms.
Well, and Jill, Mama Jill said, or Nan, says before he was sick he was very active, which is true.
Yes, Sandra, we have checked health grades, but none of the doctors will take our insurance at the moment. So,
but that'll be changing soon anyway.
That'll be changing, but I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, Amber says, we pay cash for cars, we drive Chevys, and other doctors in our community make fun of us, but they're up to their eyes in debt and we aren't. Buy used and save the difference, quality of life, peace of mind, and our moral compass. Actually, it's funny because some people asked us about, we've had a question about a house before with frugal living, and we were thinking, we save greatly in a lot of areas so we can spend to get the house that we want, but we tend to have the house we want without very much debt. So most of the neighbors in our neighborhood have mortgages that are probably 3 times as high as ours, at least.
Most of our neighbors have car loans, they have student loans, they've got credit card debt, and we don't have any of that. So
Phyllis says, when is he going to have it done? I think it's when is he going to go to the doctor, but I'm not sure.
We have to go get another referral on Wednesday before we can even see the blood doctor, and I have no idea how long it's going to take us to get in.
Says, what is his iron levels?
I don't know, but they're high enough that another doctor was concerned about it. So it said he needed to have it checked out.
Also, Amy T says sleep apnea and arthritis.
Yes, he has been checked for sleep apnea. He does not have arthritis.
Leanne says we do the same for everything we do. We don't go into debt. Our house is paid for, and even when we add it on, we paid for it. She says go to an integrative doctor. They test differently. Is that the doctor?
Yeah, we are. That's what we're doing. We're paying cash to go to her.
We're paying cash for an integrative doctor because insurance doesn't cover that. David, stop shaking. You're vibrating the camera. Sandra says we don't have insurance for your self-pay. Not the position we want to be in, but God provides. Yeah, we were cash pay for a long time, which was very easy. It was much easier. An
enlarged spleen. I don't think we've checked that.
An enlarged spleen?
Mm-hmm.
Who says that?
Somebody on there.
Joy says she
yes.
was diagnosed with enlarged heart and aortic stenosis.
Donna, one of the doctors told us that the way to get rid of the hemochromatosis is to bleed him and donate blood every week.
So the moment Tara said, "Guess what? They said BJ has this, and they've got to bleed him," and I was thinking, "What? They're recommending leeches?"
Let's go.
If any of you are vampires,
PJ said, "If any of you are vampires, come on over."
we got a task for you.
Well, Amber says we got a 4,500 square foot 1906 farmhouse, paid cash in foreclosure and renovations through DIY.
We'll give you a
Good
free
job,
book.
Amber. Yeah, we'll give you a free book if you're a vampire and want to come over and help him.
Suzanne says just received your Dining on Time cookbook. Thanks for the quick mailing.
We'll make sure to remove the onions.
Sandra says my son was diagnosed with hemochromatosis and we knew a man with it. He had just to donate blood once in a while. Yeah.
They said if it's really bad, you might have to donate a lot right in the first few months, and then after that they get it leveled. It's usually once a month or less.
Don't they pay you for donating blood?
No, not for donating blood.
No.
I think they used to at some point.
Donating is called donating.
Barb says I go see the vampires regularly. Hopefully they're better with the needles then. Well, I guess we shouldn't even say that, right?
Yeah.
So who was it that said something? You'd love this. Where was it? Oh, come on, it was funny. Oh, yeah, Sarah said you should make the new studio 1920s kitchen.
Oh, I would love to. That would be so cool. And I have like tons of stuff I could use in it too. I could use all my stuff up the top there. Oh, that would be cool.
That would be awesome. Oh, we already answered? Somebody asked about acreage, but it's
1 acre.
It's 1 acre, so.
It's 1 acre, and we can have cows, we can have chickens, we can have goats, we can have
We can become
whatever.
an official part of the Homestead Network.
Then we could be official homesteaders.
On the Homestead
not just posers.
Not just posers. good? Is your wife a good cook or what?
You are.
You need to buy yourself a dining on a dime cookbook.
I have like 2,000 of them. Just in case one of them gets messed up, I have backups. Cindy says I'm a waitress. CFS means country fried steak. Honestly, that'd be awesome, I think.
If only it was that.
Okay, so let's see. Sorry, there were...
Apple oatmeal bars. They're quite tasty.
Paloma asks, by any chance, does he have any piercings? He does not.
No.
But she
He
says...
does not drink energy drinks. He doesn't have piercings. He's not on smoking pot. You're not smoking pot, are you? You better not be. You're hesitating?
No, I'm kidding.
He's not smoking pot. He's not...
Well, Red Rocks.
No, that wouldn't bother you now.
He's worked in a concert venue when he says Red Rocks, and he's saying he doesn't smoke pot, but
Yeah.
It's so thick there, it might as well.
it's hard being that. He actually
Yeah.
stopped doing that for the most part because of
that.
because of the drugs smoke.
Yeah.
Secondhand smoke was just awful.
Amy says, does BJ barf? I think you should check the liver.
Yes, his liver enzymes are high, but they're saying that's due to his iron. And no, it did not start when I started making soap. It started way before that.
It started long.
So, like a couple of years.
I'm not sure what this is. Barb says I get my INA checked a lot.
I have no idea.
So let's see. I missed some over here.
Uh-oh.
This is for school
What?
project.
What's the matter?
Are we off Facebook? Oh, no. Okay.
No, we're on.
All right.
Probably wrapping it up here. Let's see if we have anything else.
Yeah, Dolphin Man, I forgot about dinner tonight. Today I spent 3 hours dealing with the house, and we had a bunch of other stuff going on.
Just
And
don't worry about it. We can just have every man for himself, and I'll make ramen for each other.
Dave wants ramen.
Because ramen noodles is the equal to her chicken because it tastes the same.
Michelle says I grew up with a family of 8 in a 3-bedroom house. I don't know what I would do with my little family of 4 in a 4,600 square foot house. We lived in an 850 square foot house in Idaho, and one day this 90-year-old guy came and said, "My parents raised me and 12 kids in this house," and I was thinking 850 square feet. Of course, in those days they also didn't have all this extra, they didn't have TV and they didn't have cabinets.
Well,
and
there's
things
times I'm thinking, oh, let's just get rid of all our stuff and live in a tiny house. But I do like my house, and I do use my house. So I don't know why I should get a tiny house when I actually use my house. But
Colleen says, "You guys make me smile. Thank you."
thank you.
Well, I think we're getting close.
All right.
Well, good night, everyone. Let's see. Please show your cookbook to Big Sky.
All
Dolphin
right.
says.
Dining on a Dime cookbook. I guarantee you will save money in the first time you go to the grocery store. We've sold over 500,000 copies. Mike will give you a link on there. And if you want to buy my soaps, you can go. There's a link also. This was just leftovers that I just threw together
I'm
in
just
a
about-
pot.
I'm
and-
sharing the cookbook link now, and then you said the soap link too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're not hearing anything.
And let me grab the soap link. Uh-oh, the sound stopped on Facebook. All right, here's the soap link. Dave, are we still on?
Can you just
Yeah.
imagine what a show that would make, us buying a house and moving?
Yeah.
Wow,
Moving pretty
that could be
cute.
cool.
Dolphin says, "Thank you for the best show." All right, thanks.
Well, thank you guys for all of your advice. And we will see you on Wednesday. I have no idea what I'm going to make on Wednesday, but we'll see you on Wednesday. And yeah, I probably won't be making soap tomorrow because we're going to look at that house, and so I won't have time to make soap. Maybe. I don't know. I'll see.
Did you already answer that he did not get sick just when you started making soap?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he didn't start getting sick when... Good night, Liz. When we started making soap.
Thank you, everyone, for all the likes and loves. We sure appreciate that.
Yes.
We're glad to have you.
Oh, okay. All right, goodbye, guys.
Bye. Oh, Mary.
Love y'all.
As we're signing off, Mary asked, did we find a new place to move to?
Not yet,
We found a place that we liked, but
That's
we didn't buy
potential.
it. So
but we haven't made an offer yet, so we're
Yep,
keeping
we-
our fingers crossed.
we appreciate all of you. Glad you were here. Hope
Yep.
to see you again on Wednesday.
Yep.
Okay, you ready
Have a
to-
good night, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
YouTube, Facebook is now down.
So we need a thing to kind of dim the lights a little, like on the news, like no, not the
Oh,
news. but
something
TV.
interesting about that house. So for $500,000,
You're off.
they said it was going to be $2,000.